Lords and ladies, how you all doing? This is We're coming to you with some more EU4. When last we left each other, we had ourselves a grand old time in London. As you can see right there, we occupied that bad boy. We are now at war with London and everything that seems to imply. Well, as well as the Commonwealth and British Brazil and Australia for some god-awful reason. And the Aztec and the Iroquois. So our colonies are getting whooped a little bit. But you know what? That's okay, because we have what we need, which is to say, London. And that's going to be so glorious. I'm so happy about that one right now. Now, a lot of things are occupied by Great Britain, and I really don't care too much about that, because I have what really matters. We can hop right back into it immediately, though. You do see that Britain has overextended itself, and oh no, it's occupied by the Commonwealth. Are they fighting Scandinavia? Did I miss something here? Scandinavia is fighting? Oh yeah, okay, so Scandinavia is a little beat up right now. Screw that, screw that, screw that, and screw that. Highveld. Now, where's Highveld? Oh, okay, so it's getting beat up right now, that's why. So British South Africa, so there have been some minor struggles, let's say, for us to deal with. But as of right now, what we're really trying to do is to continue our domination, cool, of the British world, essentially. Let's also turn this back around. Our army over here is under control of our air. And I'm going to take a real quick peek. 3421, 3025. Okay, so we can do this. Curses. And I think I just screwed that up. Oh well. I wish I could move forward and start taking these territories out, but I can't. So as of right now, what we need to do instead is I have armies down here just to stave off any manner of uprising. They're expensive, don't get me wrong, but, you know, we still got a good fair amount of money coming in here. Ka-ching. And we have another set over here waiting just in case we need to go and, you know, rough the guys up a little bit. I do think what's going to happen next time... Oof, reinforcements are so expensive. Next time we go and... I gotta say take a place, because that seems a little bit premature here. But next time we're going to be aggressive with this. We are going to get rid of a lot of the fort maintenance over here in my own areas. Especially in my heartland, I'm doing really, really well. I don't have to worry too much about that. Kent, in and of itself, is doing what we really need to do. We have actually already gotten the war score, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Oh well. And our allies are actually fighting for us, which is great, and actually might be able to weaken the Commonwealth a little bit, which is also good. One thing to worry about, though, we do see the Ottomans are kicking tail. You see they're huge now. Usually at this point, the Ottomans have been very, very reduced in size. Not so much in this case. Meanwhile, in the New World, we're going to see that our own troops are just very, very valiantly trying to fight back against the rampaging hordes. And the United States is alive! Oh my gosh, look at that! Huh, how about that? Cool, so the United States is actually a thing now. So, Scotland lost its colony. This entire thing was Nova Scotia, so now this is Canada, it appears. Or this is Nuevo Scotland, never mind. So that is very uncommon and kind of cool. I'm okay with that. But what I'll probably do, folks, is kind of rushing forward to another couple of spots. We actually have some action going on here. I don't want this to just be a siege video for you guys. With luck, well, the Brits are pretty beaten up, I will say that much. They have more than enough men to create a huge army, and you can see right there that they have a legit army. But I don't know where it is for one. 20,000 is right there. But I don't have to worry too much about that. Alright. Nevertheless, I'm just going to continue taking territories and pillaging and raping my way through everything. And my goal, really, my goal, more or less, is to first take out these 3,000 men right here. Because why the heck not? Actually repair the damaged ships first, real quick. Cool, so another 3,000 men are gone. And in just a moment, this fleet we're putting back to sea, and when they do, we're going to whip them some more. Of course, though, as soon as this particular fort goes down, we're going in after these 20,000 men. We should be able to pick them off. Not cleanly, but pretty darn well. And it's gonna die soon enough. I have had to call in a fair number of favors. Cool, there we go. A fair number of favors to successfully get what I want. And indeed, you will see that for our allies, we do have Brandenburg and Bohemia fighting with me, and Russia for that matter. Russia is now one of my allies. I'm super, super stoked about. Wait, the Siege of Norfolk. Okay, cool. Yay, the Siege of Norfolk is over, which means it's time to start dominating everybody else. Let us move my heir back in here. I can't do it, apparently. So you know what? We're going to recruit a new general. Dude, and he's amazing. He is a god among men. Oh, that's delicious. I think after this army takes this particular fort, it's not a particularly strong army, as you can see here. Sorry, I think I backed off there. We will move him back to the south, and he'll be our occupying army. Now, is this the awesome dude? Yeah, dude, 6 fire. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. I've actually never seen a man that good on my side. 1,000 men. Oh, it's just so good. It's too good. It's too good. You know, we'll even do this. So, one army's going to move in. Morocco's getting raided, and this is our army moving out. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Now, mission-wise, naval race versus the Ottomans. How big is their navy? How big can my navy even be? What did the thing just happen there? Okay, so how big can my navy even be? So, equal to or larger than the Ottomans. So let's do that. Why not? And my guess is I might want to consider putting a couple more 3-deckers out and about. No, you know what? Heavy frigates. There we go. So we should have more than enough to compete with the Ottomans, and I'll be okay with that. And another territory will fall under my control. Now, fort-wise, this guy controls the entire march. That's annoying. Unfortunate, too, but just annoying. But I dare say that the English will see the folly of resistance soon enough. Alright, like I said, I'll see you guys in just a second when we have a legit battle happening soon or something, because I don't want to just have you guys sit here and do nothing but twiddle your thumbs. Alright, folks, I think we're going to have ourselves a nice good old-fashioned battle here. In fact, it's going to be a crushing defeat for the Brits, just you watch. 120,000 men to 20. Yep, we just crushed them completely. I lost 1,000, they lost 25. That works for me. And some Commonwealth is in my territory. Wait, are they? No, they aren't. Where are they? Commonwealth is controlling something. I missed that, though. What was the last thing that just happened here? Oh well, whatever. We seem to be in a good shape. There are some ships here and there. That's fine. We actually have our troops back in the area. Siena. I don't think I'm fighting Siena, am I? No, I'm not. I'm in pretty good shape there. Cool. So I'll just come down here, take out a couple more territories, and I'll be just happy with that one. Cool. Go to Grecoland. Excellent. Send one dude there, and another dude here. And Gwynedd is not mine, and I believe we're going to be taking Glamorganshire. You guys up to the north a little bit further. And I don't think the Brits can really do anything to penetrate my blockade. Yes, they've got 20 ships down here, but, please, bro, really? Like, you know, it's not going to be that insane. Like, I'm okay with that. So nationalism against them is unfortunately going to happen. I can't just take over Lorraine anymore. But England really should consider suing for peace with me. Dude, they would give me London? No, they wouldn't. Okay, well, cruelty of mercenaries, curtailed mercenaries, or lose prestige. Okay, for 5 years, you know what? I'm gonna not be too brutal upon people. Who will actually join against me? Nobody, really. Kent and Hampshire. And I want all your money. Okay, well, length of war hasn't happened just yet. Okay, that's fine. You'll pay. You'll pay. You'll definitely pay. These places have been completely picked clean. Ooh, Somerset has not been though, so let's put people down to Somerset again. Wait a second, what? French conquest of Kent. Really, bro? Oh, Russia, you son of a pup. Dude, we were allied, you jerk. Okay, but you know what? The second we get out of this war, they'll be our friends again. That's fine. That's fine. Not great, but that's not too bad. Papal State, California, blah, blah, blah. They've all ended. That's cool. I don't think we have to worry about any real rebellions. No, we're good there, too. So we're going to move our troops a little bit further to the north. But 20%. Okay, so the more that people start bowing out from this war, the better in shape that we are, because it means we don't have to deal with extra nonsense. I'm trying to figure out if it's easy for me to actually move my way across. 2 percentage points of attrition per month. I can just move troops across. Let's leave that be. And take things out. I don't know, I kind of want them to give back territories back to Scotland. I think that'd be pretty darn funny myself. I don't want Hampshire, I want London. And French peasants, that happens. Okay, so, you know what, clear offer, I want that. Ooh, I would get London. They would actually give me London. Okay, well, you know what, now that I know they'll give me London, I'm definitely going to go for it. Why the heck not, dude? Send in the cavalry. Interesting, so our horsemen are apparently fantastic, even though I barely ever use horsemen. It's just, I don't know, they're too expensive, man, you know? Please tell me I get this dumb siege over with. Yay. I have to ask, and it happened. Fantastic. Cool, so now I'm going to move my troops right over into that bad boy, and Commonwealth, oh, Bohemia is the one that's duking it out against them. So Brandenburg and that are doing pretty darn well against these punks. And wait a second, I'm dealing just with them. And they are going to give me war reparations. There we go, I'll take that. Cool, so you bow out. Commonwealth is not fighting anymore. That's good. Which means that Great Britain gets more and more on its own. La Plata is against us as well, but I don't really care about that too much. I'm just going to continue raping and pillaging my way across England. Because why the heck not, you know? There we go, and my navies are fighting yet again. Hey, we lost 2, but somehow they haven't lost jack. What the heck? Okay, but they're back inside. Hunker down yet again. Alright, cool. That's fine. Are we almost done just yet? I want money. I want lots of money. I want war reparations as well. No, I want these two. Not clearly offer. That. Fife is mine. Nice. Okay, so peace offer to Kent, Fife, Western Isles, Sutherland to Scotland. Don't care. I want London. I want Kent. Okay. Ooh, I get super greedy and get Hampshire as well. Oh, that'd be awesome. How much more can I get? Not quite yet. Okay, so we're getting closer. We're getting closer to what I want, folks. You know what? Let's not be too ridiculously greedy. Let's just beat that living bejesus out of him some. Nice, cool. So now I have a glorious, glorious place. Napoleon, eat your heart out. I have London under my control. My somewhat abused navy is going to come back down here to the south. And I don't care that I have corruption growing. That's fine with me, bro. London, I see London, I see France, and their underpants are totally mine. Yes, I will actually allow my troops to recover. Cool. It's a royal mortar, which means we can finally get a better bit of... Spend a lot of money on this nonsense. There we go. Exiled armies, yeah, it's a pain, but you know what? Survivable. All my troops. Prepare. Prepare, you fools. Prepare. Oh, there we go. Oops. But this is mine now. I'm actually really, really happy with this. That's freaking awesome. So, ignore demands and lose prestige, or accept demands and lose admin power. I'll just lose the admin power. It's not ideal, but I'll do it. Hey, so the foreign spy detection is super low. Why is my morale so low? Okay, so it's going to recover soon enough, that's fine. I think what I will do is I'm going to check on my actual happiness of subjects. Well, 14%, not wonderful, but not terribly bad. Religion's darn good, war exhaustion's excellent. Unfortunately, I do have a sinner as both my heir. I have a malevolent consort, so I'm not doing too well in that particular arena. But all things considered, I can't complain about the depth and the ability of my armies. Huh, okay, so, anyway, let's get Renee back over here. To Normandy instead. There we go. And then when we get the chance... Whoa, wait, 60,000 men right here? Awesome! So 60,000 men are just kind of chilling. And provincial unrest. Oh, London, Kent, and Hampshire. Yeah, big deal. It's going to happen for a bit of time. I would culturally convert them, but I imagine it'd be a really, really difficult prospect. At least immediately. 46k, yeah, that's going to be a big, massive thing to fight. National unrest, not too bad. I'm okay with that. What I will do, like I said... Ooh, never mind. I have my heavy ships coming out now. Hooray. Why are my ships not moving? My men. Where are my men? Okay, well, I'm gonna let my manpower reserves recover a wee bit. I'm going to consider our next move, which I imagine will be something along the lines of kill the entire world. The second this truce is over, so help me God, I am whooping the English again. Who are they fighting now? Oh, Persia. So... until 1730, those fiends. And annoyingly enough, we have peasants to deal with down over here. May not break the country, but it's going to be kind of annoying to fight. Oh well. Well, our manpower has recovered, which means it's time for one thing. Time to take another wet bite out of Castile. Sardinia and the Papal State don't really much care. They're already fighting somebody else, so it's not a big deal either. Let's just go. Okay, so... my war fleet is going to come down to the south. My armies will march invincibly into Mercia. And I have 30,000 men chilling out over here just in case somebody gets frisky with me. I can also go and pick up this bad boy. It'll wait a little bit longer because I'm already pretty much ahead. Quite a bit. And Austria can go... suck an egg. By the way, I don't even see. Curses. This is my trade fleet that was hanging out over here hunting pirates. Alright, you guys are going to retreat. It's unfortunate when that happens, but you know what? It could be a heck of a lot worse. We're just going to beat on the Spaniards yet again, and after this is done, we're going to hustle away, taking back part of Austria, because Austria is a little bit busy right now, focusing on Cologne and Salzburg. To me, that seems like a good idea. And I've lost every single one of my... Dude, really? I told you guys to retreat. Guess that wasn't going to happen, now was it? I lost every single one of my advisors within the last, like, year or so. Tons of money, but you know what? I get tons of military power, I get tons of Diplo, and I get... yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take it. And the next one of these that I get, I'm going to go and pick up another idea set, which means I need to decide what I want to do with that bad boy as well. But I think in the meantime, try to hustle through to Almeria and finish off his army, such as it is. 27,000. He's got 26,000 men right here. Where are the rest of his men? Whatever. As long as his army dies, I don't really much care. And my other, yeah, there we go. So I say we've got another ton of men. Where are the rest of them? There we go. So a good chunk is gone. We've taken out a good couple here and there. My guess is I'll retreat up to the north, and I'll have to chase him down. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Ooh, so where's Malgana? Control F. Curses. Control F. F. There we go. Malgana. Ah, I will take that one. I didn't know where this was, but I will take that happily. Also send somebody here to Nukoku. And as soon as I take Mercia, there we go. That's a ton of bonuses for good old Ulrich here. It's a nice, quick, clean kill, you know? Hey, great. So we also have another victory in Parliament. Those guys are so annoying to actually deal with. And Tlemcen continues to be an issue. It could be worse. Interesting. So, Empress Consort Jean says that a bunch of stuff is really not right. Who is our current dude right now? So theologian, national unrest, and natural scientist. No, I don't really feel like spending the money on that, so I'll just gain the more admin power for that. I'll take that. That's cool. It's still super expensive, which is really quite frustrating for me. But you know what? I'm okay with it, I guess, overall. Tarragona has fallen under my control. And Cordoba. So soon enough, my friends, we will have everything we need to take another wet bite out of out of Castile. My guess is Murcia and La Mancha and Alicante would be my first choices. But you know, that's just because I'm a romantic like that, so. How does that have anything to do with romance, you say? Well, it really doesn't, but oh well. I can only go there with the help from shipping. So I guess you lot are going to slide over here to the west, pick up another territory or two, and we'll just continue to go be fat, dumb, and happy. So, geez, mercenaries again, man. Oh yeah. There's raping and pillaging everything. Which is not 100% unfortunate, but I have to deal with that nonsense now too. Huh, you know, you look away for 20 seconds, and that's what happens, you know? Alright, get back into control here. Grand Army, make, and make. Cool. So another 40,000 will hit the field, and I need to be paying a little bit more attention to things like when the Papal Estate comes in to try to take my territory. Tried to, well, it did. So I'll just pick off a couple places here, and as my armies happen to get themselves all hunky-dory, I'll move back into as it becomes necessary. Albnega. Where's Albnega? Oh, down here in the south. Big stinking deal, dude. 6,000 men. It's going to revert to my control again in just a second here, too. It's not like I really care that much. Alright, cool. Soon enough, I want to go... Ooh, I can pick this up. Awesome. So, I have a lot more troops to bring up again. So, line infantry is going to become redcoat infantry. I have awesome fire guys. So, you know what? Let's do redcoats. Latin dragoons are going to become carabiners, I think, because I like the shock bonuses, and my mortars are going to stay as mortars. So, okay, that's cool. I'll take that. Unfortunately, all my guys have just lost all their morale because I am now a new style of army. Annoying, yes. Very, very annoying. But one you have to deal with anyway, you know? Okay, and we're having a slight bit of a freak out. Okay, cool. I think we're doing a little bit better now. So 60,000 men are going to prepare to go and take on the Pope. At least his troops. I didn't even know that we had military access with that. How about that? Okay, cool. Walls breached. I imagine soon enough... Oh, he's actually going to try to take territory from me. Let's also slow this back down again. 63%. Let's get Francois back over here, and he's going to follow in this next army. If I lose this spot right here, it's going to be a little annoying to me, so I'm going to probably lose them for it here. Siege of Lombardy is over, but you know what? I'm okay. I do think it is time the Pope understood the risks inherent in actually attacking me. Canada and Scotland are fighting. Canada actually might take out the Scots, which would be really quite funny for me. But hey, they do, I mean, all the power to them, right? Sierra Leone becomes Spanish, or Castilian. Sorry, because that's all they have, it's really down there. French Guinea is taking some negative press, but overall we're doing quite well. Bring these 30,000 men down here to the south, because soon enough, my friends, we will take Roussillon, Feta, Lombardy, Princeton. Oh, okay, cool. So we have all these things. Feta is not Castilian, but everything else is under our control. Alright, so, go. Many thousands went to attack the Castilians that day. And they slayed their armies, and there was much rejoicing. Much rejoicing indeed, my friends. Much rejoicing. We are going to retreat in the face of that kind of firepower. Pretty big navy. Whoa, what's going on here? Maximum amount of power reached. Okay, oopsies, didn't mean to do that. So, ka-chow, we can get another group of ideas. I'll take care of that in just a moment, but I wanted to make sure I didn't go and waste anything there. I'm going to lose some shipping in a second, but that's okay. Berets under them. Never mind, in fact we're doing quite well. I think I haven't lost any ships yet. And instead we butchered his navy. Cool. Alright, so, what do I want to take from this, though? Peace deal, I want that, and I want that. I want all your money. Length of war, not quite yet. Okay, well, you know what? The second I take your territories, you'll be able to give it to me, I think. No, let's see what they suggest as a demand. Urgel is mine as well. War operations, ducats, clear offer, it's ridiculous. There we go, 650. I'll do that. I'll take that. Cool. What? Wait. Length of war. Current peace offer. I'll take it. So tons of money to me. And I have an imperialism against New Castile, but I don't really care because now I have more territory under my control here. Which means I can do this nonsense yet again, which means I need to convert more people. And my men are going to move up to the north. Prepare to take on the Austrians. Hey. We lost some money to pirates and stuff like that, but not a huge deal. Question is, are the Austrians still fighting? No, they're not. Still allied to Siena and Liege. Which I don't really want to deal with, but I'm going to have to. I'm also going to put another Grand Army down here in the south. Because it will allow me to do work, son. Soon enough, also as well, I believe our Russians will come back to our side. They're fighting the Commonwealth in Riga. Really, that's rather gutsy of them. I think attacking defender, interesting. Assuage the pain. For 40 ducats, I get a good bonus to myself, so I'll take that. And for Liberty Peasants, I don't really care. Have fun. Alright, so Liege, I think, is the current leader of the HRE. Yes, they are. And in just a second, I think we're going to... What? Okay, so we can humiliate the Brits as much as we want to. And since we have 60,000 men under arms up there, we're in decent shape. Not wonderful, but decent shape. And I think it is time for us, though, to take back what is ours from the Austrians. It seems a little aggressive to do this, especially since Liege will call in what remains of the HRA. All pathetic little groups of them. So let's do it. Take Barrois. Good job. So who we have war with? Austria, and in just a second I imagine everybody else is going to spring up and be like daisies. Am I trying to take Metz though? I can never recall already. I just started this war and I still have no idea what I'm doing with it. Oh well. Let's move you guys back home. Repair whoever needs to be repaired. Castile's asking for military access. You can go suck a lemon. Yesterday. Only 10 light ships too. Jeez. Repair all the troops. Repair the ships. So we're fighting Liege and Siena. That's it. And honestly, I outnumber them by myself. Austria has a tiny army. Afghanistan. Okay, you know what, dude? I'm not going to attack Afghanistan. The last time somebody attacked Afghanistan, things went horribly, horribly wrong. I'd rather have a much more bloodless victory than that. Well, as bloodless as possible. I would kind of laugh if the Austrians tried to push through the north to take on my troops. They are. My gosh, he's actually going to the north to try to take on my troops. St. Gallen is now... Okay, so Elas, Barrois. Okay, so ignore people or eradicate the problem. I'm going to eradicate the problem. Yes, there's some stability issues, but you know what? It could be a heck of a lot worse. Winter Siege. I kind of like my prestige the way it is right now, so I will lose 2,000 manpower just because I had the bodies to throw at it, so why the heck not? And these dudes, are they trying to actually attack anything, or are they just sort of milling around? I'm okay if they mill around. So they by themselves, they can't do a whole lot. They're at Tech 26. I'm at Tech 26. And I'm wondering really what another free slot should be. Should be something like defensive, like a army tradition, morale of armies, tons and tons of stuff. And in fact, I just can have a huge chunk of everybody. Or, you know what, I'm not going to figure that out right now. I'll worry about that later. I'm at 63,000 men up to the north and start pillaging my way through the northern Austrian possessions. See if we can speed up these sieges any. Not because I want to do this, but because it makes better fiscal sense, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that does or not. I'm going to pretend it does. So the Austrians are going to take back a territory down here, and I'm going to do is throw myself onto their guns on the hopes that I can get more men in here in the meantime. No, they're not going to retreat, not going to stay there long enough. Okay, that's fine by me. Oh, Siena, 40,000 men. Interesting. So good, I have my entire army moving down to the south. Well, as much of an army as I need. Alright folks, I'm gonna go and probably... Wait, dude, I'm actually losing money? Are you kidding me? How am I losing money? That's impossible. I don't lose money. That's insanity. War operations. War operations is the only thing keeping me afloat, supposedly, according to this. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try to take Siena out of this. I'm going to cut ahead until we have a battle or we have something else really going on here. Because again, I don't want you guys to sit here and just kind of be twiddling your thumbs. Liege is up here to the north, and I imagine they could attack me whenever they wanted to, but how many troops do they have? 12,000, 3,000 cavalry, and a tiny bit of artillery? Yeah. Siena is going to be slain. And that's it. So, for morale, is going to be recovering like super fast, and his guys are getting slaughtered. In fact, stack wipe for them. So, is he actually even wanting to be fighting anymore? He says he does. Brave, brave amateur. You really shouldn't do that, my friend. Kind of want to have the Austrians shadowed just in case they try to be a little more aggressive against things like Lutzelburg. Okay guys, I managed to catch the Austrian army finally and bring them to battle, and they are going to pay the price for trying to even think they can win against me. My heir is just too much of a genius, and I crush his army in a massive, massive defeat. And really, he should consider just kind of surrendering now. Yay, look. 1,000 men at a time. Just keep you guys plugged up right over here in the eastern part of Siena. Can't move there, unfortunately. Taking, losses, and Austria's getting swallowed up by the Ottomans over here. So they want nothing really to do with anything. They are ready for peace. I want those. Aggressive expansion is an issue, but not terribly so. Actually, the Sienese gonna be upset about that too? You know what, I'll just keep the peace simple. Because why the heck not? And you know what, you're gonna pay me all your cash. Discontent zone, yeah. And you know what, you are just, that's fine, I'll take that. Cool, there we go. A ton of negative expansion penalty. But could be a heck of a lot worse. So guys, we have now kicked the Austrians in the teeth, we kicked the English in the teeth, and we have tons and tons of corruption we have to deal with, apparently. Because our troops are not at home. So let's have that happen, shall we? Yikes. Lots and lots of corruption. You know what, I'm just going to toss it over to the clergy real quick, so that we know disloyal estates. And I'll choose a new idea group next time. For right now, guys, it's starting to get a little bit long for me. I've been playing for almost an hour or so. May not seem like that on your end, but for me, trust me, it's a very, very long session. Well, long-ish session. Separate these dudes in half. Separate those dudes in half. 30,000 there, 30,000 there. And Liege is looking for military access because they're fighting against the Ottomans. Yeah, go ahead. Have fun, bro. Accept. Ooh, and we can actually make the Austrians trust again. The Russians are buddy one more time. But the Russians are getting wrecked. So the Commonwealth instead. So Commonwealth, you're our buddy now, right? Yes, you are. And I would take on your debt, but apparently you don't want that anyway. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Next time, we will probably... I want to say finish off Castile. Of course, I've been saying that for a fair bit of time, haven't I? Why am I losing so much money? Corruption, yes, maybe, but... War of arrival. Cool. Golden ability. Let's, do that. There's no negative for it for me anymore because I don't have to worry about nobles getting bent out of shape, so don't care. Cool. I really would like to have the rest of Castile cleaned up, and then I really think that we're going to be having to fight into Siena to get to the Ottomans. I kind of want to build against the Ottomans and declare against them pretty darn soon, and then maybe even expand a little bit further to the north into Great Britain. Great Britain is not fighting anyone current. Oh no, they are. Turn 8. What the heck is that? Oh, colonial war. Not a massive problem for me. Don't care, bro. Have fun. You can declare and say it's unlawful as much as you want to. I do not care. Really, our money should be positive. I can't understand why it is not. But you know what? It will be positive again. Protect trade in this area. You can privateer as much as you want to. Over there. And soon enough, my friends, soon enough we'll be in good economic state yet again. Hey, so Barwa and Mets are the one and only true faith. Gain 100 Diplo power. Awesome. Okay, so privateers are attacking us now, which is a minor problem, but could be way more frustrating. And now we're going to make these things into legit pieces of our territory yet again. Look at that. So now we're back at being positive again. Spoils of war... I still try to understand who is just so expensive. I think it's my mercenaries that are the problem. Because looking at my military, I have a ton of mercenaries under arms. 161, yeah, but how many of them are not... I don't know, whatever. I'll figure it out at another point. For the time being, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. This is Con Ulrich, signing off. Take it easy, everybody.